Hi, I'm Ivan Curtin, one of the directors here at We Love Parquet, a Sydney-based parquetry flooring and floor sanding and staining company based in Sydney, Australia. Today I wanted to talk to you about dye stains. What are dye stains? What are dyes and why do we use them to stain floors? Well, they're a very, very effective way of changing the surface colour of the wood, especially in the darker colours like the blacks, browns, sort of yellow, sort of browny yellow colours, dirty yellowy brown colours that we get. Well, let's go back a little bit, because dyes have been used for about 5,000 years to dye clothes, artworks, fabric, bedding, linens, so many things, but they were always derived from natural sources, plant-based, and pigments that were came from mud, rocks, ground up berries, walnuts, so many different types of stains that were effectively like dyes. And in the 1800s, people started playing around with coal tar, which is a derivative of the petrochemical industry. And what was discovered was that there was a derivative of coal tar is actually a beautiful colour of magenta. Now that discovery led to a variety of dyes that were brought onto the market, and they were actually revolutionised the clothing industry, and they've changed the way that we stain wood floors, change the colour of wood floors. What are the properties of them? Well, dyes are good in the sense that the viscosity of them is like water. It's virtually the same. To apply it, it's like putting water onto the floor. They're a very bad smell, and you wouldn't want to deal with them all the time. You need to wear appropriate safety protection gear when you're applying these things. But the properties of them are very good in the sense that they penetrate deeply into the grain. They actually colour all of the wood surface, not just the grain cells itself. They'll actually penetrate into micro cells in the dense parts of the wood as well, which is very important when you want a consistent dark or black stain finish. And what do they look like? Well, they always come in these sorts of tins like this. Like this one, this is black. Feast Watson stain proof tint. And generally we use these when you want quite a pigmented, sort of a fairly a pigmented finish that's going to be fairly dark, and you can get quite a nice sort of development of colour within these stain ranges. I hope that's clarified for you a little bit about where these stains have come from and what we actually use them for today. And these stains, we can actually put them into lacquers. They're generally compatible with most types of lacquers, except water-based lacquers. They're not compatible with those. But all the best, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.